Look guys, it's a boring show about boring kids solving boring problems, cause we totally haven't seen that trend in PBS shows in the past 3 years. Why did I waste my time on this show? I love PBS Kids. When I was at my mom's house, and we didn't have cable, I would always turn it on. I mean, it was the only kids channel on there, so I really didn't have a choice. But still, PBS Kids played a huge role in my childhood. Unfortunately, a lot of their more recent shows, specifically the ones from the 2020s, haven't been that good. Hero Elementary, Don Quixote, Alma's Way, and Rosie's Rules. All 4 shows have a similar problem. They're way too simple. Don't get me wrong, there is nothing wrong with being simple. The Backyardigans is one of my favorite shows of all time, and the plot is literally just a bunch of anthropomorphic animals imagining in their backyard. But what I love about this show, is that it takes advantage of its simplicity to make it a creative and fun experience. But in these shows, they just like to play it safe with boring plots, boring characters, boring dialogue, all of it is just boring. And their newest show, Work It Out Wombats, is definitely no exception. I mean, I'm really not surprised. When I heard the name, Work It Out Wombats, I knew exactly what I was getting into. Blandness. Nothing but utter blandness. I mean, it's still a better name than Rubble and Crew. Anything is better than Rubble and Crew. Even that Velma show that everyone hates. Anyways, before we talk about why I think this show is bland, I'm gonna mention some stuff that I liked, because honestly, this show isn't terrible. First of all, the animation is really good. I like the art style, and the characters, as bland as they are, show a lot of expression. Another thing I liked is the voice acting. Most of the characters are voiced by kids, and they give a pretty cute performance. But I just didn't care for it. According to Google, the plot is that a playful trio of marsupial siblings look for interesting problems to solve in their neighborhood. Firstly, interesting. Really? Whoever wrote that plot description might have been a bit too nice. Because the problems that they face are anything but interesting. The first episode I watched was about this guy. Now I can't remember his name because he's so forgettable, so I'm gonna call him Brat. Brat lost his teddy bear, so the characters spend the whole episode trying to find it. And it gets boring after the first 2 minutes. Like I said before, simple setups like this can actually work. Look at this Backyardigans episode called, Whodunit. The whole episode is just Pablo trying to figure out who stole Tasha's necklace. But what the episode does so brilliantly, is that they completely destroy our expectations. At 1 minute, we think Austin stole it, and another minute, we think Tyrone stole it. And also, look at this scene.
He's probably a jewel thief, so probably they'll jail him.
I know she said they'll jail him, but when I first saw this, I thought she said kill him. But my point is that as long as it's entertaining, simple plots can actually be good. But Work It Out Wombats goes way too far with being simple. Do kids find this stuff entertaining? I don't think so because my younger siblings were watching the show the other day, and even they looked extremely bored. Listen, if you like this show, that's fine. It's just not my cup of tea. I'm giving it a 5 out of 10. Anyways, that's it for this video. As always, see you next week.
Nå heier nærmer seg, spør alle hva jeg gjør da.